We continue to keep a close eye on Harvey right now. Crews at a chemical plant are warning that more explosions could happen. 2 blasts shook this plant near Houston just today. This is after everyone evacuated due to all of the flooding. The White House says President Trump will donate $1 million of his own money to Harvey relief. Meanwhile, the storm has dropped to a tropical depression as it lingers over Louisiana. Still, rescues are happening right now in parts of East Texas. In fact, more than 32,000 people are in shelters and some 44,000 homes have been damaged or destroyed. Daniel Nottingham shows us the damage in Port Arthur.
2 helicopters hovered over this apartment complex in Port Arthur, Texas, working to pull residents to safety. The floodwaters started rising here after Harvey's second landfall. And boats helped homeowners who fled the storm retrieve essential belongings.
What's it like in your house?
Oh, nothing like a house.
Nearby in Beaumont, flooding took out the city's water service, and Baptist Hospital had to transfer its patients, including several storm evacuees.
The interesting thing is we were prepared for water. We just did not expect the water system to go down.
Volunteers with boats are pitching in to deliver much needed food and water to people who decided to stay in their homes and not evacuate.
What do you think about these guys coming here from Alabama?
I think that they are God sent.
Early this morning, 2 explosions rippled through the Arkema plant northeast of Houston, igniting new environmental concerns. The loss of power and refrigeration for volatile chemicals means more may be coming. Water has started receding in some areas, but roads in the Canyon Gate neighborhood southwest of the city are still rivers. Neighbors LaShavia and Keenan fled days ago.
A complete stranger picked us up at the Chevron station and took us to the shelter. A complete stranger took my whole family into his home.
They made a tough decision to leave pets behind and today went on a successful rescue mission. Danielle Nottingham, CBS News, Port Arthur, Texas.
Now let's take an aerial view of the town of Beaumont. This is near Port Arthur. As Danielle mentioned, they've lost their water supplies after floodwaters knocked out the entire system. And those first responders are saving people every hour from the floods. We'll show you a video of another one of those air rescues. In the air, a man and a young child. Now in Port Arthur, people are going door to door checking to see if anyone needs rescuing. Many homes have knee-deep standing water. City leaders across the state say they are worried about how many bodies they'll find when the floodwaters recede. Hurricane season is not done yet. As Nate has told us, Hurricane Irma has just reached Category 3 level. The storm is forming in the Caribbean. It's headed toward the Lesser Antilles right now. That's north of South America. Forecasters say it's too early to tell if the storm will hit the U.S. Until the floodwaters are gone and until the rain stops, we're following Harvey and its devastation. Coming up later in the newscast, we'll talk about the health concerns surrounding evacuees who spend time in all of that floodwater. Make sure to follow our coverage on idahonews.com or through the KBOI2 News mobile app.